Myself, Lavanya from Civil Department, Marri Reddy Institute of Technology and Management. So today we are discuss about the BMCP, Building Materials and Construction Management, stones and bricks. So course object. What are the course objectives? First, to learn various construction material for construction in building. To know the process involved, the manufacturing of cement, tests on cement, grades of concrete, tests on concrete, admixture uses for concrete. To understand different building components, to understand plumbing services using different methods, to know the types of formworks, isolation, preparation of mortar for finishing works. What are the course outcomes? The course outcomes are understand the stones, bricks, tiles, timber, and other type of modern construction material. It is properties and application in construction. Analysis of properties of cement, concrete, admixture, and study its properties and uses in construction. Apply the concept in functioning of building components and building services. Analysis load bearings and framework structure and list the type of formworks used for also preparation of mortars, finishing works. Under the principles of building planning and bylaws to the construction a building. So we have 5 units. Unit 1 is stones and bricks and tiles. In second unit, cement and admixture. In this unit, we are discuss about the cement, types of cement and aggregates, admixtures, types of aggregates. We are discussing. And third unit, building components. In this unit, building components and building service. Building components means lintels, arch, walls, staircases, etc. Building services means plumbing services, water distribution methods, sanitary lines, like that. And next, fourth unit, structural systems. Structure in this structural systems, load bearing structures, framework structures, formworks, scaffolding. So in this unit we are discussing about these topics. And last unit, fifth unit, that is building planning. So building planning is most important in our constructions. First we have to go with the plan, then we can start the construction. Okay na? So next our topic is stones. First thing, rocks. Stones are from rocks. So rocks are naturally available material. So rock is a natural substance of minerals. So formation, they are very tiny grains of different minerals compressed together, chemical reaction to form a bigger mass. So classification of rocks, depending upon the geological formation and depending upon the physical formation and depending upon the chemical composition. So rocks are formed. First thing, so rocks. First, rocks are classified into 3 types: sedimentary, igneous, metamorphic rocks. In these sedimentary rocks, classic, chemical, biologic, and igneous, instructive, extractive, and metamorphic, faulted, non-faulted. Here again is divided into 3 types. Okay, now these are the rocks. So first, stone. Stone is a naturally available construction material used for various engineering structures. So mostly we are using stones for basement purpose, foundation level, and wall appearing a natural appearance wall. Stones are naturally available materials. So the materials are primarily classified into two types: natural materials and artificial materials. So natural material is a such as stone, sand, etc. And artificial material are cement, bricks, and tiles. These are the examples of natural materials and artificial materials. So here, first thing, quarrying of stones. What is quarrying of stones? The process of extracting of stones is called carrying of stones. So stones from natural rock bed. So we are using three methods for extracting the stone. First thing, by hand tools, by channelizing machines, by blasting. By hand tools, we are using only hand tools in this method, and channelizing machines means machines are used in this method. One see here, this is hand tool method. This is excavating the stones from which using machines only. So these are the examples of hand tool methods and machine methods. Okay, so the operation of production of natural stone is quarrying process. So while we selecting the quarry site, it is very available to our site, or we have easily transportation facility. We are allocate the nearby the our site. So we have drainage systems and economically uses of stones. Uses of stones. What purpose we are using stones? So foundation and wall items, facing in architecture. So architecture means olden, like our Golconda, historical places are represented by stones only. So stones are represented. Mostly stones used for the arch purpose. They are using for arch purpose. Foundation and wall items, facing and architectural items, building items, road construction item. What is road construction items? Is nothing but laying of roads or pavements. So first we have the first layer of subbase include the stones. The sizes of stones will be 30 to 40 mm. Stones are used for the construction of roads. And one thing, stones are used for the railway tracks also. So it's called ballast. Ballast. The stones are used for ballast. It is irregular shapes and the size was 25 to 35 mm. And underground structures, bridges, heat chemically resistance. These are the uses of stones. And next, characteristics of good building stones. So what are the characteristics of good building stone? It should be appearance clearly and good, and structure and strength. So first one we are discuss about the appearance. Appearance is for face work, it should be have fine compact texture, light colored. Stone is preferred as a dark colors are likely fade out due to a course of time. Structure, broken stone should be dull in appearance and should have uniform structure, free from cavities, cracks, and loose of soft materials. And strength. The strength should be strong and durable, withstand the distinction action of weather. Compressive strength of stone building strength range is 60 to 200 Newton per mm square. Normally, the stone strength is between the 60 to 200 Newton per mm square. But and next, weight. It is the indication of the porosity and density, stable of structures such as dams, retaining walls, retaining walls. huh? Heavier stones are required to walls, arches, domes. Light stones may be the choice. Hardness, the property of important for floors, pavements, bridges. Toughness, the measure of impact that a stone can withstand define the toughness. It should be tough when vibrating or moving land are anticipated. And next, porosity and water absorption. So porosity is depends upon the mineral constitution, cooling time and structural formation. A porous stone disintegrates as absorbed rainwater freezes, expanded, caused a cracking. Next, season. The stone should be well seasoned. Well seasoned. Weathering. The resistance of stone against the wear and tear due to natural against should be high. And workability. Workability. The stone should be workable to that cutting, dressing, and bringing it out the required shape and may not be uneconomical. So workability means which type of stone we have to use in construction. We have to required shape, size. It should be uneconomical. For what we want rectangular shape stones. So rectangular shaped stones are used for walls. It should be neatly, clearly visible. And size, a rectangular shape. We are using workability of stones means rectangular, irregular shapes or stones are used for ballast. What is ballast? This is railway track. Here we have observed the stones, irregular shapes road. So it's called ballast. Irregular shapes of ballast. Why you choose irregular shapes of stones for railway track? It is vibrating. When the train is moving on the railway track, the stones are vibrating. So, with the vibration, the stones are settled down with irregular shapes. Okay, and next, fire resistant. Fire resistant. Stones should be free from calcium carbonate, oxides of iron, minerals having different coefficient of thermal expansion. Igneous rock shows marked designation principally because the quartz designation into small particles at temperature about the 575 Celsius. Limestones, however, can withstand a little higher temperature up to 800 centigrade, after which they disintegrate. Next, specific gravity. Specific gravity, the most of the stones lies between the 2.3 to 2.5 percentage. 2.3 to 2.5 percentage. Specific gravity of stones. And next, thermal movements. Thermal movements alone are usually non-troublesome. However, joints in coping and parapets open out and letting the rainwater causing trouble. Thank you.